I'm Valerie Schoenwell here with Compassionate Sioux Falls, and we're an initiative that likes to recognize people who have acted with generosity and compassion in our community. We also like to find these people in places where you might not expect to look. Today we have Brian and Jeff from Vishnu Bunny Tattoo and Piercing. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
So you are involved in a number of giving acts in the community, and one that I think is really interesting is Toys for Tats. You want to tell me a little bit about that?
Sure. I guess we started that program about 15 years ago. It's the premise is we always start the day after Thanksgiving, and the whole idea is you bring in a toy and donate it, and you get 50% off a tattoo. And the toys, we've worked with numerous different charities over the years to disperse them. I know we've worked with Children's Inn. We worked with United Way. I know we always get some of the toys up to the Shriners, and a number of others, just to help kids from needier families during the holidays.
Sure. And is it a pretty popular program? You get a bunch of toys?
Yeah. I don't know, do we quantify it in trash bag fulls or
Yeah,
van
so
fulls?
when they come pick them up at the end of the thing. It's always a really emotional thing. And he said it basically. We go out and buy boxes of steel sacks and fill just dozens of them. And that doesn't necessarily relate to how many tattoos we do, because people come in and just drop off stuff. Just someone dropped off a case of Matchbox. That's the one I keep referring to. Because think about it, a case of Matchbox cars. Oh, so set up a tattoo? No, thanks. It's fantastic.
That's awesome. So you guys have a great shop downtown, like right in the heart of it, and kind of on the pulse of the city. Last December, we had a building collapse just across the street from you guys, and it was pretty hard for a lot of downtown businesses. And so I know that you guys had Red Cross set up and were kind of a center where you closed, right, to help with that?
Yeah, we shut down like our normal business functionality. I think we were kind of the closest business that still had power. Cafe actually lost power in there.
Oh, okay.
And it just, as things unfolded, it just sort of made sense. Like, these people were going to be working hours and hours and hours, and they were going to need food, and they were going to need water, and so we just started reaching out to try and get people to help bring these things that they needed, and just kind of set the shop up as a place to stage all of those goods and make sure that they were being disseminated as they were needed.
Sure. Yeah. And you had to close for a couple days to help with that, or?
Yeah, it was probably 2 days that we were down from just being open for business.
It just didn't make sense to be open, taking in business when someone had just died.
Right.
Yeah.
There's hundreds, dozens, I don't know, lots of responders out there digging through rubble and doing that. And for us to be sitting there doing tattoos, it just didn't.
Right. Yeah.
It just didn't make any sense. And it was cold. I mean, we thought, I think it's warm out that day. It wasn't. I'm sitting here remembering standing outside shivering in a coat. It was pretty cold that day.
Yeah.
Not freezy, South Dakota cold, but really cold. So people just would filter in and get warm.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. So, and Vishnu has been involved in Pride too. What have you done with the Pride Festival in Sioux Falls?
Well, I guess our latest thing was we did sort of a flash sale fundraiser. We just designed a couple of sheets of small designs and donated the proceeds from all of that over the course of a weekend.
Like tattoo designs?
Like a pink triangle. My favorite was the merman.
Yeah.
Merman in a bottle, actually. Three of our artists, I asked them if they'd sit down and do a page of flash. And what flash is, if you don't know tattoos, it's a piece of paper with designs. And the way you used to do tattoos is you'd pick your tattoo. So we had 3 pages, and if you did one of these, money went to the Pride Festival. We also made up the sheets of the Pride Flash and sold them, and the money went to the Pride Festival. And we did it for 2 days during the Pride, 3 days, 2 days, 3 days. And it was busy the whole time. We did quite a few of them, It was cool.
Yeah, that's great. And you'll be involved with like helping fundraise for them in the future, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
doing a lot of fundraising.
If you
Yeah.
take a look at downtown, there's a few places that, I'm going to tout Jeff here, do no harm, be good, try to be a good person, try to be good in your community. Everyone deserves an equal chance and to be loved. That's basically what it is. The pride flag flies every single day out front of our shop, and while that connotates we're for the LGBTQ community, it's really we're for everybody.
Right.
And that's when you come in there, the old thing of a tattoo shop being the scary, closed-off place where, bikers come and get their tattoos is just not the case. It's just not the case. We're an open, loving, open air,
Yeah.
no doors.
And all your staff have similar ideals, you would say, like are open to giving to the community?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I've never had to, I suppose, deal with anybody who had beliefs really different from us, but it's honestly just kind of an environment that somebody whose belief system was that far removed from ours, I don't think they'd stick around real long. They just, yeah.
So what gave you the idea, Jeff, to use your shop to do like outreach and giving?
You just see a need for things, and you want to tackle that. I can't lie. Some things have been born out of a bit of necessity. Trying to build a business and see our own functionality, and we have busy seasons and slow seasons, and some of it was for our own survival, sort of, to find a way that we can keep enough commerce going to stay open, and how can we tie that to an event or to something that's doing good in the community.
All right, thank you guys for coming here and for all that you've done in our community. Really appreciate your energy. Compassionate Sioux Falls, you can find us online, siouxfalls.org/compassion, or on social media, #CompassionateSF.